There are days in your life where you want to do something that's totally out of your normal reach. There are days where you wonder how you winded up there, in that seat, with that drink, in that country. And there are days where you are content with it, where it's so familiar that you will thrive in it. But first, let me take you through my setup. I stayed in dirt cheap places across India. This one was one of them. I only had my iPhone to record the basics. I had my passport, of course, to get around. And the only thing I brought were my slippers for like long walks. And I also brought a little notebook to just keep account of how much money I've been spending. Keep bullet points of the stuff I've been experiencing. I also brought my AeroPress in case I needed a coffee. And I was also bringing a shirt because I knew that I was going to hit Bangkok for a business meeting. So it was important to keep a shirt with me. And everything was tucked down in this really neat bag I borrowed from a friend. So that worked out really well. It's actually been the first time I backpacked like this. And also this camcorder has been so durable during this trip. Okay. What is your name?
Santosh.
Where are you from?
Nasi.
Wow. I also met Santosh on this trip. He seems so genuinely cool, and so I wanted to, go around with him a bit. He was a taxi driver, and he took me to a few spots around Nashik, which is outside Mumbai. He was quite funny as well. He took me to a lot of places with people he knew, and he even got to borrow my camcorder, and so he recorded me a little bit as well. India is the number 30 country I visit, and I knew I wanted it to be a special trip. I traveled basically in a lot of different countries, and I knew that India was going to be different. It was going to be a different culture. It was going to be chaotic, maybe calm in a few places. Actually, I did not really know what to expect from it, so I just opened up my camera and I started to record, and I found myself sometimes really small in this society, which has its really own pace. And sometimes I just found myself stopping on the street, recording, zooming in, just observing my surroundings really quietly. Hello. Awesome. Very cool. In the end, we all wake up under a different sky, but we're looking at the same sun.